My small citron tree indoor, or what you call calamondin, or in the Philippines we call this calamansi. Okay, a lot of people, especially Asian people, likes this kind of citrus tree. They are just very small citrus fruit, and they look like that. See, those are already ripened. They are quite sour, or like kind of very sour. I usually use this in a dip sauce, and I know Asian people can relate how delicious it is to use in your dip sauce. Just put some soya and then one citrus fruit, and then there you go, a healthy dip sauce. Okay, now a lot of people will ask how I made it that I have this little citrus tree bear a lot of flowers, even now when it's already winter here in Sweden. So I know a lot of people, Asian people living in countries where there are winter season and it's really cold outside, and you should have only your citrus trees indoors so that they will survive, and at the same time you can let them bear flowers and fruits. Then it's not like that. So a lot of the fruits I had already harvested. It's not really that very complicated. It's just as simple as people can never think of. Okay, I actually use a certain kind of citrus nutrient, and it looks like this. I will not show everything because I'm not paid for, I'm not paid for any of these products. So this is actually in a liquid form. So I will not show the name because you can actually buy this kind in any form. Some are in powdered, some are in liquid. I use the liquid one, and then I only water this or give it this citrus, how do you say it, food once in a week. And then for those people who never or doesn't want to pay anything or want it, just for free. When you have rice, you usually rinse your rice twice or thrice. The water that you rinse your rice with, you save it, and instead of throwing it, you just put it in your plant. So those are the first one. That was the first tip that I can give you, to have your citrus tree indoor bear flowers and fruits. Okay, number 2, you have to change the soil. And why? It's because when your plant, any plant that will be planted only in a planter like this is kind of 5 liters or 10 liters planter. If you put your plant or plant it in a planter, it means that the nutrient that they get is just limited, because think, you are being planted in a very limited area. Unlike when you plant your citrus trees, just like you see in tropical countries where it's planted on the ground, they can get a lot of nutrients around them. But in this case, they cannot. So you have to put or give the plant nutrients so they can maintain their health and they can bear flowers and bear fruits. Okay, so I have a lot of friends here in Sweden where they have citrus trees and they never get fruits. And some of them even said that I never have fruits on my citrus trees. So I always ask, is your tree grafted or it is grown by seed, from the seed? So if your citrus tree is grown from the seed, it might take you 5 to 10 years before you get fruits. It is very important. And why you should have one that is grafted? It's because it will only take you like after a year or two, you get fruits already. The tree will bear flowers, and you can even buy fruit trees. This one is being bought. It was only 1 foot tall, but it's already bearing fruits, and it's because it is a grafted tree. So I'll give you an example. I have one tree here, and this is not grafted, and until now, it's quite more than 5 years, it's not bearing fruit. But actually, you can also graft by yourself. And speaking of grafting, speaking of air layering, if you are not yet my subscriber, try to subscribe on my channel and just scroll on all my videos, and I have about air layering and grafting videos. So those are the two major way that your citrus tree will bear a lot of flowers like that, and it's just growing on a pot inside your house. So as you see, I will continue to be putting nutrients on it, so these beautiful flowers here will really turn into beautiful fruits. So as you see here, I have it here actually in my kitchen. So a lot of people, when they come here, they can smell. When you go around in my kitchen here, they can actually smell this beautiful citrus tree citrus tree flowers, because they really smell so good. And yeah, I love it. So I have this tree, if you wonder, it's kind of like 2 meters tall. And when I started it, it was only 1 foot long. So another thing is that never water them that they are dripping and they're always wet. You have to let them sometimes have 1 or 2 days that are quite dried, and then water it. So they don't, because citrus trees, that is why they love growing in tropical countries, because in tropical countries, they have a time where they can really get dried up, and then water them again. So I will really show you here that every day there are new flowers blooming. So if you look at that, this one is new, and here it's totally growing crazy with all, and it's still down there. So I will tell you, just follow the tips that I give you, and I will assure you that you can really have a citrus tree indoor that is bearing flowers and fruits year round. So now it's already month of December, and as you see, these flowers are just growing crazy. So we'll see. Follow Liba Buhay, and I will update you when all these flowers turn into fruits. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time.